Hi, y'all. Howdy, howdy. It is Saturday Talks Live. And Piggy and I will be doing trivia tonight on foreign foods quiz. Piggy's idea, y'all. So that's why I did it that way. Start off by saying, hello, Miss Linda Peterson. I said, what's for supper tonight? I had a salad. That's what I had for last night for supper. That's what I had this night tonight for supper. So it is good. Then there is Mike Sampy, or Mike Sampson, I should say. We call him Sampy there. Mama Bear Christine. Melinda Dobson. Hello, my darling. And see if I've missed anybody. There's Piggy. This Linda said, smell those daisies there. Yeah, I love daisies. Probably my all-time favorite flower. Says Huggies can be bought in the store, huh, Piggy?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Linda. Sorry, Mama Bear. I just had to.
Oh, man.
Y'all know me.
He's the Piggy. He's the Piggy.
If I can come up with a corny joke, I'm gonna.
And see, I'm right the opposite. I don't do the corny jokes. I do the straight face. Here, Piggy. Of course. I do the straight face jokes, y'all. I'm one of these that I catch Piggy off guard every time. We'll be going down the road just to talking, and I will make the most serious comment, and it just cracks him up. And since it does, I think it's funny. Yeah, poker face, Linda. Yeah, that's what it is. And you have to. Melinda said, howdy, Piggy.
Howdy.
Piggy is in the kitchen fixing me some water, fixing him some water. Well, y'all, it's been a pretty decent week this week. We had half a day off Wednesday. We did half a day. Took his aunt to daycare and was asked to go pick her up at 1:30 in the afternoon so that they could go shopping, or they had business to tend to. Found out the next day they went shopping. But turned out it messed him up anyway because his mama took his aunt shopping, and they got there. She said they went up and down 2 aisles, and his aunt was ready to come home, so she was tired, wore out. So that just gave her extra time to rest. Let's see. I have a poker face also, Ellie. Miss Linda says she wants a hamburger, Piggy. Please. You'll have to thaw the hamburger meat out, Miss Linda. It ain't none thawed out. Oh, man. If he's sneaking bites of anything, Melinda, it's biscuits. I made up some biscuits and gravy and sausage and eggs for breakfast this morning, and he is stuffed. He ate a biscuit with some butter and jelly on while I was eating my salad because he couldn't hold nothing else. He is literally stuffed.
I'm stuffed again on that.
Yeah. But yeah. Hey, Sampy, welcome in.
Hey.
And I know Piggy's going to do a mail call tomorrow on his live, but I got to show y'all something. If I can figure out how to get this out of here.
Go ahead and do it on yours now. We'll make just the mail call.
Yeah.
Y'all Sampy sent me a sticker.
Ain't that nice, y'all? I think that is so pretty.
I love it.
I love the hot rod. Let's get that little glare off of it. Because there's a little glare on the back of it. I love that. Well, yeah, somehow or another,
You'd have to lean it towards stuff.
That working?
You need to lean it
That had
top in. towards the computer so it's like the lights on.
Yeah, I can't get that glare. I'll let Piggy do it tomorrow on his too, but I love that. You can just do it. Well,
You can see it well there. You can see what it is.
yeah, I love the hot rod. I mean, the catfish is nice too. Don't get me wrong, but I love the hot rod. Hey, there's Avid. Welcome in, Mr. Avid Fisherman.
Linda, you right. It probably would have a bite took out of it.
Oh man.
Abby!
Oh yeah. And Sampy, I sent you some stickers in the mail yesterday. Mailed them out. Mailed them out when I mailed out Alvin Lewis's cookies. You'll probably get your stickers before he gets his cookies.
Yeah, Aaron had something to say about that.
That was funny. Oh man.
You had to check comments on her video. Aaron had something to say about that. It was funny.
It was. It was. But as I say, we've had a pretty good week this week. It rained. And
we ain't had no deer jump out in front of us going across the road.
No, but we saw a big one across the road yesterday, didn't we?
We did. So it was big.
It was over in the neighbor's pasture down his driveway. Piggy said, "There's a deer over there." I said, "Where?" He said, "Down past the tree with two forks." So when I got out, I looked, and y'all, knowing how blind I am, can't see, 10 foot past my face with my glasses on, I could actually see that deer. I told Piggy, I said, "That's a big buck." He said, "That ain't a buck, that's a doe." I said, "It might be, but it looks like a big buck to me."
It looked kind of small to me compared to that one that jumped out in front of us on the road, but then that one in front of us on the road didn't have about 4 or 5 feet between us, and this one over here is about 100 yards away.
Yeah. And it stayed there for the longest. It didn't move when we got out of the car. It didn't move when we shut the doors. It just stood there. And Piggy came in the house and looked out the front door, and he still saw it. And turned around, and he looked back, and it was gone. Uh-oh. Abby's gonna get mean now.
And he wanted to get after me with a wet towel.
Those things hurt. Yeah, it rained. It rained here night before last because we got up yesterday morning. It was wet, and it had been raining. I heard it thundering, heard it thundering. I saw lightning, but we had a little bit of going on, and all the kitty cats were in except for one. He just likes staying outside all the time.
Dang.
Yeah, River Rat, welcome in.
River Rat.
River Rat says, "Well, River Rat, send me your address." Just have to get my email address off my page, and well, I could get pop me.
Let's just say that Alvin was motivated very well to get those cookies.
Oh, he was. Let's see, y'all. I'm trying to figure out.
Alvin, if you go in the squeal, I can't squeal too good right now.
River Rat, send me an email with your address to that email right there on the screen. And I'll see what I can do about getting you some oatmeal raisin cookies, because me and Piggy like oatmeal raisin cookies too.
I just say if you're really motivated, you'll get them.
Yeah. See what's going on. We're getting ready to start trivia here on foreign foods. I was asking Piggy to help me pick out a topic, and he told me to do something about international foods. Looked it up and come up foreign foods. I said, "Oh, well, we'll do foreign foods. Same difference."
Well, I mentioned doing delicacies of other nations.
Yeah, my all-time favorite cookie is the oatmeal raisin. I've loved oatmeal raisin cookies since I was a kid. Now, I am not big on chocolate chip cookies. I will eat them, but then, no, I don't like them that well. It's a cookie, you're going to eat cookies most of the time. But if I had a choice between peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, and chocolate chip, it's going to be oatmeal raisin, then peanut butter, and then snickerdoodles and lemon cookies and sugar cookies and everything else, and then chocolate chip. Because I'm not a big chocolate chip cookie person. I got suckered into buying Girl Scout cookies today. I would say something about getting suckered into that's the one thing I cannot be suckered into buying because I do not like them.
I like them.
I don't like them. I ain't never liked
them. They're just things about Girl Scouts I don't like no more, so therefore will not buy that.
Yeah. Now, years and years ago, I'm saying good 20 years ago at least, if not more, when I lived in Kentucky. Now, taking account, I lived in Kentucky at that time. My cousin, her family lived here in Georgia. Her daughter was in Girl Scouts. And I bought Girl Scout cookies from her for 5 years. 5 years I bought Girl Scout cookies from that girl, and I never got one of them because I didn't get down here enough to pick them up. And by the time I got down here, they didn't eat them because my cousin would put them in the freezer. And before I could get down here, they would eat them. So I never got my Girl Scout cookies for 5 years, which didn't really bother me.
I'm giving my money back. I don't care if they pay me or not.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm not big on Girl Scout cookies. My mama liked them, which my mama liked cookies. There wasn't a cookie she didn't like, I don't think. But I'm just not a big Girl Scout cookie person. The other ones I really liked was I think they're called the Samoas. Is that what they're called? The coconut ones with the chocolate. I like those. Pretty good. Let's see. Mint ones, Melissa. No, Linda said the peanut butter patties and adventure. See, they got things out now I don't even know about. They had like 4 or 5. They had the Samoas, the truffles. They had the I think the thin mints, whatever they call the mint ones, and then they had another cookie. That was the only 4 I knew of at the time.
I think they went with 1 or 2 of them that I didn't like. But like I said, the road they took, I can't support.
Yeah, so we don't even buy.
Not that I have the money to buy none with no how.
I can't afford them. Tell you. All right. It is almost 15 after. Peanut butter. Now that I don't know. All I know is when it comes to peanut butter cookies, my mama could eat a ton of them things. She loved peanut butter cookies. Now my uncle, my mom's brother-in-law, he loved Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. Didn't matter if they were the crunchy cookies, the soft cookies, whatever. He loved the Chips Ahoy chocolate chips. And they were safe for me because I just don't like them. The Benchful says brownie type cookie with caramel cream and sea salt. That must be something new because I've never heard of those before. It comes to brownies. I've got a recipe for brownies. I love them. Don't get me wrong. But I have not made them since I found out that Piggy is allergic to chocolate. Because if I made those up, he won't be able to come in the house for a few hours. Because it really permeates the house when I make them. He has tried them because I fixed them for him before we found out he was allergic to chocolate. Hey, Mama Bear. Yeah. And I've actually fixed those brownies for his stepdad. I think I fixed them was it for his birthday one year or for Father's Day?
I thought it was as a thank you for something he'd done.
Oh, that's right. It was as a thank you. Okay.
Of course, Cole didn't like it too much.
All right, y'all. Let's get started on the foreign foods quiz. These are all multiple choice. I'm trying to make it a little bit easy. Number 1. What country does pasta originate from? A. France, B. Italy, or C. Greece? So, what country does pasta originate from? France, Italy, or Greece?
One of them.
One of them. All that fluffing stuff. Hello, my darling.
Blood!
I love that answer, Melinda. Talking about the cookies she's talking about. She said it's new. They're okay. Not too exciting. Good morning.
Translation is.
Good Sunday morning to you too, Miss Fluff. Let's see. Mama Bear said B. Linda said Italy. Melinda said B. River Rat says Italy. And y'all just remind everybody so that we can get the word out. My second cookbook is up for sale. They can use the same link on my on my about page for the cookbooks. The same link in Nightbot goes for both cookbooks. It takes you to the page and choose which one you want.
PSB.
Hey, Paul. Welcome in, Paul.
I'm going to say they're from Ork. Mark brought the recipe.
Custard powder cookies are. Oh, those sound good. I've never heard of them, but they sound good because I like custard. Thank you, Miss Sunday. Yeah, please smash that thumbs up. We like them thumbs ups. Well, y'all, the answer is B, Italy. Pasta originated in Italy. You know all the good stuff, though. You know, pastas, lasagnas, which is made out of pastas, spaghetti, which is made out of pastas. You know, the good stuff. Which I think we eat more spaghetti than we do lasagna. And we don't eat a whole lot of spaghetti. But we try. Vicky, I think she's over there playing with the strings on your strap, but I'm not sure. She could be washing her face.
Wash her face and the strap's faced that way
Oh, okay.
and not dangling
Kitty
down.
cat's underneath the table over there. Well, on the shelf. Yeah, next to Piggy. And it looked like she was playing with that.
Yeah, she has been known to play with those little tassels on the strap, but
Yeah,
they're not hanging down there for her to play with.
yeah.
Bunch and all I ate was pizza when I was in Italy. Needless to say, I put on so much weight and only was not.
You know, I would love to try a true Italian pizza in Italy, but they've got so much other food there that I would love to try. I love homemade raviolis. I would love to try some kind of ravioli there. I would love to try a pasta carbonara, any kind of things. I would love to try so many different dishes. Just a salad in Italy sounds decadent.
Mama Bear wants to know when beef roast is done.
When it's extremely tender, or if you have a thermometer, you can check the thermometer, and I think it's 140. I'm not mistaken. 140, 145 degrees. It might be 135. I'd have to look at my thermometer to see when it's done.
It might be interesting to go to Italy, but that would mean either getting on a boat and crossing the ocean. And with all the hostilities that have been rising, that might not be a great idea.
Hey,
Or
Jefferson.
you'd have to get on a plane and put up with all that mess you have to at the airport.
Yeah.
And then get on a 40, 50-year-old plane that ain't been properly maintained. It might not work out too well either.
That's right. Jefferson Einstein is in the house. Hello, hello. We are doing good. We are doing good. Fluff said not many toppings. That's their way. Yeah. Theirs is basic, simple flavor. And that's to me what it's all about. The pasta carbonara is amazing, but super rich. Okay. I know French food is extremely rich. I don't know. There's a lot of foods I would love to try.
Neil! He's in the hospital high on drugs.
Well, for what happened to you, you probably need to be high on drugs. I know I
I'm
would.
saying, I feel for you.
I do. I'm glad you didn't break it, but I feel for you in the fact the damage that was done.
I bet you're in as much pain as if you had.
And for those of you who do not know what we're talking about, Neil fell and he's got some fractures and major damage to his left hip and pelvic area.
Got a dislocated pelvis with some cracks in the bone. And they say he didn't break it, but I feel you for you anyhow, because I imagine you in as much pain as if you had broke it.
Hey, Alvin, welcome in.
Alvin!
Yeah. Them cookies are working through the system, Alvin. I checked on them earlier. It said they were in transit. It showed them at Hicks, and I think they've already departed from Hickson and are on their way. I dislocated my pelvis and have full-blown shingles. Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, dang, son.
You just got pain on top of pain.
When you go in, you go all in, don't you?
Yeah, when I was in the hospital, that little, that little button they give you for the pain medication on occasion, that was my friend. That was my friend.
Every time her eyeball slightly popped open, click.
Every time I heard a noise, click.
She gave that little button a good workout.
Paul said no Macarena for Neil for a while.
I'm saying, right?
Yeah, Macarena. I never could do the Macarena.
He tried that. He'd be going, oh, Macarena.
I agree, Melinda. From everything I've heard about shingles, thank you, God, I've never had them, but I do know people that have had them. Yeah, they're probably.
I know I don't want them.
I know it probably hurts worse than the hip does. But I saw what my mama went through with a broken hip. So, and I also saw what she went through with a cracked tailbone. It was and there was something they could do for the tailbone because they can't put anything on it. So she had to live with the pain from the cracked tailbone. All right, we are on to question number 2 for tonight. What 2 types of meat are in traditional Italian meatballs? Okay, read that again. What 2 types of meat are in traditional Italian meatballs? Is it A, beef and pork, B, pork and chicken, or C, beef and chicken?
My answer is D, meat and more meat.
Paul said beef and pork. Linda said pork and beef. Oh, y'all my nose. Pitbull Mama, welcome in.
351. Pitbull. The 351, it's cat and dog.
Well, I hope your husband gets better, Pitbull Mama. I do. I'm hoping anybody going through stuff getting better. Hey, 351, welcome in. I think you got the wrong country there. 351. I thought that was Korea or China. Should I have said that? Pitbull Mama said B. River Rat said A. B was pork and chicken, I think.
But since you couldn't get meatball while she was in Italy, you don't know why. Well, you know how everything's changing all over this world. You never know.
River Rat said beef and pork. Melinda said beef and pork. Mama Bear said A, B, C, D.
Pitbull Mama said no, not chicken.
Oh, in the burn unit for 13 days. I hate to hear that.
Ooh. Feel for you.
I'm saying that was her husband that was in the hospital.
Well,
3rd-degree
still,
burns. Yeah.
You got to be there with it too,
Oh yeah.
and have to see that.
Pitbull mom said, "I'm Italian." Okay. Okay. So one more time on the question: what 2 types of meat are in traditional Italian meatballs? A, beef and pork. B, pork and chicken. Or C, beef and chicken.
You better make sure your Google information is right, because Pitbull Mama being Italian, she'll call you on it.
Yeah. Well, I knew this one because I know from another Italian lady how to make meatballs. Hi, Nancy. Welcome in, my dear. Okay. The answer is A, beef and pork. Because Michelle at It's All Mine, I watched her make meatballs. And I knew.
Oh,
So I knew that answer was correct.
well, I know you got it right then.
Yeah. Oh, man, let me grab me a drink of water, y'all.
Might be better if you drank it. If you grab it, just slip right through.
Ha, ha.
I told you I love corny.
Well, yeah, I told y'all a few months back. I think it's been a few months anyway, when I did the state fair food questions, and we had to think about porky chose being one of the state fair foods. I'm making porky chose tomorrow. It might not be the porky chose they make, but I'm making my version of porky chose.
I just want to say they know how you do.
And what are porky chose, you ask? Porky chose are nachos made with pork rinds. Now, it's not everybody's to taste, but we're gonna try and see how they do. And that video will be out on Monday.
Folks, this might be one she mainly enjoys.
Mm-hmm. I will enjoy it because I like pork. I like the pork rinds. Piggy has found out he likes the pork rinds on occasion, but they're a little dry. So I'm thinking that the cheese is really going to help with that, the cheese sauce. And then Wednesday is my What's Up Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on that yet. And then Friday, I'm going to be doing another Basics 101 or Cooking Basics 101 my way. And it's going to be cheese sauce, homemade cheese sauce, Cooking Basics 101.
I know what it'll be Wednesday. It'll be whatever's up on Wednesday.
Yep. Pitbull Mama said her mama makes them a lot. I think she's talking about meatballs. I am in Georgia, PSV Odyssey. We are in Northwest Georgia, to be specific. About how many miles below Chattanooga?
Well, put it this way, about 15 minutes, we can be on the outskirts of downtown Chattanooga.
Yeah. We live just right near the
Maybe
Tennessee
20
line.
minutes.
Yeah, we live right near the Tennessee line.
We're the county that 75 goes through as it comes out of Tennessee.
River Rat Miss Joy keeps me hungry. Why do y'all think I keep cooking? She makes me hungry and I have to cook.
She does. That woman can cook. Well, there's a lot of you women on here can cook. Oh, thanks, Fluff.
Thank you, Fluff. Thank you so much. That's just so sweet of you.
That wasn't necessary, but we appreciate it.
Most definitely. Like, tell everybody, y'all don't have to do that, but we do appreciate it when y'all do, and we thank you so much for that. So I'm fixing to move to Hotlanta in a few months and go to Helen in a couple weeks. Yeah, Helen's a little, I think, southeast of us a little bit.
Yeah. Somewhere between here and Atlanta.
Yeah.
You're moving to Atlanta?
In a few months, he's moving to Hotlanta. Well, you'll be close to a lot of YouTubers then, because Not For Nothing Homestead, Joe Fix It For You, and Mud Mascara all live north of Atlanta. They're about an hour from us.
About an hour from us.
Yeah.
Then there's Derek Fowler down
south of Atlanta.
Georgia.
Maggie Moo lives somewhere. I know right now she's living with her mom at Not For Nothing Howard, staying with her mom at Not For Nothing Homestead. I'm not sure exactly where she lives. Plus, we have some fishing channels that live in this area.
Big Mike.
Well, I was thinking of Trophy Seeker Outdoors. Woody.
I guess.
Hollander. Yeah, he lives in the LJ area. And then Big Mike and Jody, Pontoon Jody, and Catfish for Cause all live north of us in Tennessee.
Pitbull Mama said, I have a family in Albany, Georgia.
Oh, thank you so much, Fluff. That's just so sweet.
Oh,
He said, yes, her girlfriend lives there. Thank you, Jethro. Welcome in, dear.
Andrew.
Moving to
See. Well, we might get to see you and read all the way down.
You're moving, Miss Linda? Moving to Wausau, Wisconsin.
Yeah, she talked to me about that one night,
Okay.
getting things set up. Neil said he's been to Wausau.
Make sure I'm not missing any comments. Y'all, I apologize. I'm looking.
Was Wausau what you thought you saw?
Pitbull says she has family in Albany. Okay. I'll tell you what, I know, if I'm not mistaken, it was on Derek Fowler's channel the other night. He and Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead were talking about trying to come up with setting up a meetup here in Georgia, but they're not sure yet where to have it at. Now that's one I can definitely go to because it's close enough for me to go.
Right. We don't like traveling more than a couple of hours.
Yeah, let me do this right here.
And
The dog wanted on his table.
that not often at that.
Wisconsin is a good state, a little cold sometimes, but it's great. Hey, Wisconsin is the cheese state. I would go there just for that, but I wouldn't live there. Sorry.
They either, because they can keep that kind of cold.
That's too far north, but it's the cheese state. I would love some Wisconsin cheddar cheese. That's, oh my gosh, that's good.
Y'all know me, anything below about 60, I know.
I wouldn't mind having some Wisconsin cheese curds. Those are good squeakers.
And I know it gets colder than that here in Georgia, but at least it's almost tolerable for me to suffer through.
All right, y'all, on to question number 3. What is the Italian name for bow tie pasta? Is it A, rigatoni, B, orzo, or C, farfalle?
351 Atlanta is too busy for me.
Whew, I don't like Atlanta.
Not to mention the traffic.
Because it's cheese curd heaven. Oh, yeah.
I stayed in Marietta down there for about a month or two. Now,
C. Paul said farfalle. Linda said C. Melinda said C. There's Pontoon Jody catfishing. Hello.
Dude, Jody, y'all want to learn how to fish, man or woman? Watch Jody. She'll show you how.
I'm saying. Love to live in Minnesota, but for summers only. I agree, Neil. I don't mind going up north as long as it's summers only. Pitbull Mama said C. Jethro says C. Neil said C. Miss Jody must have had her ears burning popping in here because I just mentioned her. I was talking about you live just north of us in Tennessee.
Well, not just north of us.
Well, kind of northeast of us.
She did a little trip up there.
Yeah. Grandpa always made soup with bow ties.
But asking Jody if she's home from CatCon. We're still partying there.
Ones that love cheese but ain't leaving Texas. I don't blame you.
Linda, I don't blame you either.
Jefferson said must be C. And the answer is C, farfalle. Because what I know about, I think, if I'm not mistaken, rigatoni is the little ones about that. They kind of have the slanted ends cut on them. You can use it in macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. Orzo is the rice-shaped pasta. And purple is the bow tie.
I didn't say hi to Jefferson earlier.
No, you're busy talking.
Yakety yak, yakety yak.
Yep, that is him. He said, we're home, Fluff. Yeah, I saw Jody was live. She said James didn't want to stop for a bathroom break.
Squeeze!
Treasure Hunter said there's tulip trees blooming here.
Jody was having to put on a major squeeze. I just be tough out of luck.
Yeah.
My system, because of nerve damage and all that stuff, I gotta go. I better go, or I'm just gonna be sitting in a wet seat.
Piggy knows if I say I gotta go to the bathroom, he better be looking. Because somebody gonna be hurting, and it ain't gonna be me. Well, Jody, we may just have to set up time to do that.
Are you bringing your pontoon?
Tulip tree. I've heard of tulips. I've never heard of a tulip tree. Oh, my. Number 4, y'all. What are the 2 core ingredients of fresh pasta? Okay. What are the 2 core ingredients of fresh pasta?
I'm so sorry, Jody.
Is it A, flour and potatoes, B, eggs and flour, or C, milk and flour?
She said she had to eat instant macaroni when she got home.
I feel for you. Paul says flour and water.
Yes, I've been to Eau Claire too.
Fluff said water and flour. Jefferson said flour and oil. Then said they have them. Oh, okay, have 2 trees over in Saudi. Okay. Pitbull Mama said flour and milk. Paul says eggs and flour. Linda said B. River Rat said C. Nancy said B. Linda said eggs and flour. Neil said flour and water. Tish, welcome in.
Party!
So may have a different boat by then. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really? Do tell.
Mama Bear said B. Okay, reading the options again. What are the 2 core ingredients of fresh pasta? Is it A, flour and potatoes, B, eggs and flour, or C, milk and flour? Okay. And when you're making fresh pasta, and I know this from a fact, or for a fact, from having made fresh pasta myself, the 2 main ingredients are B, eggs and flour.
Let me put it this way, Jody. Are you upgrading?
And Tish said B. Yay. I wanted to catfish. It disappeared on me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Neil deleted it out.
Huh?
Why'd you do that, Neil? I ain't never known Jody say anything out of the way.
I think it might have been an accident.
Neil might have done it by accident.
Y'all, we'll apologize for that because Neil is a little home. So, all right, come on, get down here to my new comment center so I can read what this is. I won the catfish cooking contest at CatCon. Way to go, Jody! And yes, I saw Buck come in.
One that got deleted.
Yeah, that was the one that got deleted by accident.
She wasn't catfishing.
Catfish cooking contest.
Well.
A way to go, Jody. So I'm dozing. I took pain meds. Sorry. Yeah, we knew Neil was on pain meds, y'all, so we apologize.
Neil, we figured that.
Hey, Buck, welcome in. We'll forgive you, Neil.
She said she's still looking, but wants a nicer boat. Well, I mean, that's natural evolution of being into stuff like that.
Well, Jody, I can't say nothing. I'm still looking because I want a nicer house, you know. But I would settle for something just a little bit better.
I'd settle for the Clampett's shack up in Tennessee before they moved up to Hollywood, Beverly Hills.
I'd settle for anything with 2 toilets right now.
Right?
All right, we are on to number 5. What is the name of the famous?
Melinda. Slip of the thumb, not the tongue.
All right. What is the name of the famous coffee-flavored Italian dessert? Is it A, tiramisu, B, panna cotta, or C, coffee cake? So again, what is the name of the famous coffee-flavored Italian dessert? A, tiramisu, B, panna cotta, or C, coffee cake?
I thought Jody wasn't allowed to use it. How does that work? Jody said, I've been practicing. I tell you, you've had a whole lot of practice if you won the catfish cooking contest up there.
Paul said tiramisu. Tish said A. Melinda said A. Linda said all of them. Pitbull Mama said A. Neil said A. Mama Bear said repeat, please. Okay. What is the name of the famous coffee-flavored Italian dessert? A. Tiramisu, B. Panna cotta, or C. Coffee cake? Linda said it is rigged. Always, Miss Linda. Always. It's got to be rigged.
How you think we'll get your cake coming back?
Mama Bear said C. All right. Hey, we got to have good trivia, and it's got to be rigged occasionally.
Mama Bear's gone back to her CYA, ABC.
Fontaine Jody said A. Then she said ABC for Mama Bear. The actual answer, everybody, is A, tiramisu. And it is made with the ladyfinger cookies, layered with coffee flavored cream and all that good stuff in it. And panna cotta is not, I've tried tiramisu. At the time, I didn't like coffee. And if you don't like a major ingredient in something, you're not going to like the dish.
Well, I used to think that.
I said a major ingredient.
Tofu?
Well, tofu takes on the flavor of everything else or something else.
I gotta say that.
But the coffee flavor in the tiramisu I tried was just way too strong, and I didn't like it. I'm not big on panna cotta. I mean, I could eat it, don't get me wrong. It's been a long time since I've tried those things, so it might be that I could eat it now. My taste buds have changed over the years. Piggy will tell you that. They've changed. Her treasure home said C. Okay. Coffee cake. Yeah, I was reading comments on the community tabs, community posts, and Nancy had just got monetized on our treasured home. So well, congratulations. Congratulations. So we'll let her put that out there for her. Okay, we are on to question number 6. Y'all, it's already 15 to 8 on my time. I'm getting behind. Number 6. Focaccia and ciabatta are types of what? A, pastas, B, bread, or C, sauces. So again, focaccia and ciabatta are types of what? A, pasta, B, bread, or C, sauces.
I think I know which one it is based off of having heard that one term along with the term it goes with.
Melinda said they say your taste buds change every 7 years. I think mine does. Nancy's been here. Paul said bread. Tish said B. Melinda said B, which is bread. Linda says sauces. Mama Bear said B, which is bread.
The poor mama said, "Well, y'all have to finish dinner, but that's stop by. It's been a while."
We enjoyed having you here.
Glad you did.
Hope y'all enjoy y'all's dinner. I want to go fish. Want to go fishing. Come on, Mama Bear said I don't have a flipping clue, to be honest.
Well,
You too, Pitbull Mama. Have a great evening, and I hope you and your husband are both doing well.
And getting better.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Focaccia and ciabatta breads. Focaccia and ciabatta are types of B breads. Because the focaccia bread is the flat bread, and you make it up and it's flat, and you have olive oil on top of it. You can put olives on top and other things. Anyway, it's a bread. Ciabatta is a bread that you can make sandwiches out of.
That's the one I've heard before.
Mm-hmm. I think you've actually ate one. Wayne brought those sandwiches to that get together at the park down there in Scottsboro that year.
Oh, okay.
That was on ciabatta bread. You said the bread was a little chewy.
It was good though.
Yeah. Okay. All right, on to number 7. The main meal of a Spanish day is eaten at what time? A, noon, B, in the evening, or C, in the morning? Okay, so the main meal of a Spanish day is eaten at what time? A, noon, B, in the evening, or C, in the morning? Is Neil leaving us too?
I think football mama was just telling him tonight.
Oh, okay, I was making sure. No.
Well, Linda's telling him tonight.
Paul said B. Linda said A. Mama Bear said B. Melinda said A. Linda said ABC. River Rat said B. And I was actually surprised by this one. And y'all know how we seamlessly went in from Italian into Spanish. We're doing good. So
I don't see nothing about Neil saying he leaving.
I think he was telling Pitbull Mama good night because
Yeah.
she was leaving out. All right. All right, everybody. The main meal of a Spanish day is eaten at what time? A,
Eating time.
noon.
Eating time.
Spanish from Spain, Melinda. Yeah, we're doing Spanish instead of Espanol. We're doing Spanish from Spain. Yeah. We are over in the eastern part over there. Yeah. So the main meal of the day is eaten at what time? A, noon. I was thinking it would be in the evening, but then I got to thinking they eat small meals in the evening time and a larger meal at noon, and they do their siestas and all that. So, okay. Yep, Linda, then they sleep in the afternoon, take a siesta. Hey, I can get behind that. I ain't got a problem with that. I like sleeping in the afternoon.
We do that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it right anyway.
All right. Number 8. What is the name of the most famous Spanish rice dish? A. Risotto. B. Arroz caldoso. Or C. Paella. What is the name of the most famous Spanish rice dish? Is it A. Risotto, B. Arroz caldoso, or C. Paella? Mama Bear said A, B, C. Melinda said C. Linda said Spanish rice. Now that's a Mexican dish, actually. But that's the kind of rice I eat. I like it. Me and Piggy both eat Spanish rice. It's good stuff when it's made right. I bought a package of it's Knorr, Knorr, the brand Spanish rice. It didn't taste good, y'all. It wasn't good. So I make my own Spanish rice at home. Personally, though, if I'm going to make a fried rice, I like my pineapple rice. Melinda said B is Mexican and C is from Spain.
Jody said, hey, Buck said, rice or brony?
The San Francisco tree. Y'all, I'm telling my age now. Got them ads playing in my head.
Yeah. And I'm a bit older than she is.
Linda said, I stay with Spanish rice. Well, all right. What is the name of the most famous Spanish rice dish? Is C, paella. All of them are rice dishes: risotto, arroz caldoso, and paella. And just trying to get the ones that contain rice. That's what it was. So you're comparing basically. I don't think risotto is a Spanish dish. To be honest, I think it's a French or English dish. But I know paella is a Spanish dish because y'all know how many recipes there are for paella out there?
I don't care what it's called. I call it food. Let's eat.
I was looking, and I looked at over 30 different ones. I ever thought 30 of them, different ingredients, except they all call paella because they had rice.
He said risotto is hard to make.
I've watched it made, and I ain't gonna do it. Just ain't gonna do it. I'll make what's that kind of thing? Not the grits, but the other one. It's the one that's made with grits. I can't think of the name of it. I'll think of it later, y'all. But anyway, I'll make that before I make risotto because no, I ain't doing that. That's too much work. It's labor intensive. I ain't making this stuff.
That's something you make when you're gonna make a lot of it. To last a long time.
Risotto is Italian, okay. Just different flavors in it. Because the risotto is supposed to be made to order. Well, I hope whatever they order to go with it. They cook it because when I was watching them make the risotto dish because they were making it for a family for a family dish, and that was labor intensive because you got to sit there and you got to add the liquid to it, and you got to do this to it and let it cook. Then add some more liquid to it and let it cook down, and you add more liquid to it and let it cook down. I'm like, no, I ain't sitting there doing that. I just cook regular rice. Polenta, that's the one, Melinda. Yes, polenta, the one that made with the cornmeal. I call them grits cornmeal.
That sounds too much like another word I know that would not be appetizing.
Yeah, y'all, I'll try pretty much to cook anything. But when I've seen it cook and read the directions, and the directions like 1,500 pages long, just you go to sleep before you get through them. I can't do it. I'll let somebody else do it, and I'll pay the price for it. But no, I ain't gonna do it myself.
That's one of them things worth paying for.
Yes. If you want risotto, you go to a restaurant where you have a chef that knows what they're doing and let them cook it for you. Unless you married into an Italian family and mama likes to cook.
And everybody gets involved.
Yeah. Okay, number 9. Spanish desserts. Make sure, number 9. Spanish desserts are often creamy and flavored with what spice? Again, Spanish desserts are often creamy and flavored with what spice? A, cloves, B, cinnamon, or C, nutmeg. I'm just going to say you can't go wrong with any of the 3. Say hello, Fancy. Say hello. Say Fancy. Yeah, this is my Fancy baby.
Yes, C said jalapeno. Look, said C. There's our Fisher right there.
Yeah.
Jody, that cat right there is a kindred spirit. She likes to get out in the water and fish.
She does. And she catches birds. Love Paul's answer. Yeah, Buck said C. Linda said A, B, C. Mama Bear said C. Melinda said B and C.
Birdie said cinnamon.
Like I said, I'm of the opinion you can't go wrong with any of the 3 because the combination. I love the smell and taste of cloves. I love the smell and taste of cinnamon and of nutmeg.
All right, in my oatmeal.
I put cinnamon and cloves in his oatmeal along with maple syrup and brown sugar. Well, the answer that it gave for this particular question on the trivia site was B, cinnamon. Though usually in desserts, if I'm using cinnamon, I use nutmeg because they complement each other. All right, you can get your tail out of my face. I don't need it. Because nutmeg and cinnamon are so good. All right, number 10. From which animal, again, from which animal is jamon serrano made? And it is spelled Jamon, then Serrano. Is it A, pig, B, chicken, or C, cow? So from which animal is jamon serrano made? And I thought serrano was a pepper. Mom Bear said, huh? Linda said, moo cow. Mom Bear said, A, B, C. River Rat said C. So again, question again. From which animal is jamon serrano made? Jamon serrano. Serrano.
Could make a sound. I heard that bull make that one day.
No.
He was screaming him one out. He'd gotten with one of his ladies and did his job.
All right. Okay.
But it said tummy or the sack of a cow. Well, that just don't sound too appetizing to me.
Okay. Yeah, my laptop's kind of freezing up on me a little bit, not wanting to do anything. Okay. Pulled it up so I'd make sure. I want to make sure on this. I don't lie to you. All right, computer. There we go. Okay. From which animal is jamon serrano made? It is A, pig. You make jamon serrano from pig. And I looked it up just to make sure. I said, what does jamon serrano mean? It says Spanish ham. All about jamon serrano and jamon. Serrano ham or
this piggy.
it says Serrano ham or jamon serrano is the most common Spanish ham. So it is from the piggy.
You ain't getting none from this piggy.
Spiral cut ham. Linda's all about that spiral cut ham, y'all.
Boy, don't I know it.
Oh, me. Now to number 11.
Josie!
Hey, Josie, welcome in. Number 11. Red wine is used in which traditional Spanish summer drink? Okay. Again, red wine is used in which traditional Spanish summer drink? A, tinto de verano, B, mulled wine, or C, sangria? And I actually got that right because I only knew of the one type or the one drink.
I know which one I'd say it was.
Melinda says it's sangria. Tish said C, which is sangria. Mama Bear said C, which is sangria. Linda said B, which is mulled wine. Joy Stewart, welcome in, my darling.
Big sis!
Them angel biscuits look good this morning.
They sure did.
Joy said C, sangria. River Rat said C, sangria.
Bubba did a good job.
He did a very good job. And yes, hello to Mr. Scott and the rest of the family. Josie said C. River Rat never watches mine anymore, says Josie. I don't know what he never watches anymore, but sad face. I liked that little video you shared of Mr. Scott. Was it yesterday, Miss Joy? My days are clogged together, so. But he looked good in that. He was sitting up in his wheelchair. He looked good.
Joe said I always think game night starts late for some reason. Well,
Who said that?
Josie.
Oh, okay. Well, some game nights, depending on which channel it is, do start at 8.
Depends on what channel it is. What time zone you're in.
Melinda said Miss Couple Q&A was wondering how long it would take someone to interrupt my evening lives.
Do what?
Melinda says Miss Couple question and answers. Wonder how long it would take someone to interrupt her evening lives.
Oh.
Wasn't he good looking?
Linda, if it had been, Melinda wouldn't be back right now.
All right, y'all. Number 11 says red wine is used in which traditional Spanish summer drink? It is C, sangria. I know it's got like red wine, and I don't know what else is put in it, but I've seen the fruits floating around in it. It's got orange slices and lemon slices and lime slices and a little bit of ice, and I don't know what else. I've never made one, but it looks, considering I don't like the taste of wine, it actually looks pretty good. Number 12. Is a traditional Spanish breakfast sweet or savory? So it's A for sweet or B for savory. So again, is a traditional Spanish, which Spanish being in Spain, breakfast sweet or savory?
Man said, I got to have more wine than for myself.
Oh my. Tish said B. That B is savory. Linda said B. Melinda said B. Oh,
Already said B.
yeah, Pretty said B.
Yeah, Linda, if it had been a good looking EMT, Melinda would not be back right now. She'd be busy flirting.
Yep. Oh, wait. We all are going to say B, 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 B.
Wants another question again, please.
Okie dokie. Is a traditional Spanish, referring to Spain and not Mexico, is a traditional Spanish breakfast sweet or savory? Is it? So A is sweet and B is savory. So is a traditional Spanish breakfast sweet or savory? Y'all, I fixed Piggy. Excuse me. French toast. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
First time he said French toast in a while. Mama Bear says B. Well, look, everybody's going with savory. Well, y'all, according to the trivia page and the information I pulled up, the traditional Spanish breakfast is sweet. It is not savory, it is sweet. That's because they eat their biggest meal of the day at noon. You know, you don't want to have too much savory in the morning, too much savory at noon.
Sweet in the morning, give them juiced up sugar to give them go, go, go.
That's it. So they can crash and take that siesta afterward.
Right.
Josie said B. Look at there ain't nothing in that bowl, honey. She's got Charlie's little bowl I feed him in. She's down here just giving it all its worth, trying to clean it. And there ain't nothing in it. She says it's got flavor though.
Ain't got nothing that you can tell.
We fed them this morning. I took a couple of biscuits. So I'll take those sweet and savory French toast, bacon, and eggs, please. We had French toast and sausage yesterday. So, yeah. Which, I mean, French toast has got the eggs in it. And we found out I have to have high protein breakfast or else my sugar, Piggy said my sugar will spike extremely high. And when I crash hard. So I've got to where I try to stay away from the carbs and sweets as much as possible in the mornings. Charlie, Miss Linda said there's cheese in the kitchen. He leaned over. He don't care. He had a big breakfast too this morning. I took 3 of the biscuits that were left over. Gave Charlie half of one because he had a small piece of another little biscuit bread. And broke that up for him, gave him some sausage and a little bit of eggs that were left over from the other day. And put some gravy on put a scoop of kibble and some gravy on top of all of it and gave that to him to eat. So he's full. And took the other biscuit and a half. I gave him 2 biscuits, excuse me. He got a half one, they got 1 1/2. So I took the 1 1/2 biscuits and crumbled it up real good. And I put what was left, the little leftover eggs that was in the bowl with Charlie's food. And about a small piece of sausage that I had left this morning, crumbled it all up together and covered it with gravy and stirred it all up. Let's just say that Little Bit being the littlest of the cats, She was there eating when I put it down in the floor for them, and she was the last one to walk away. So she got her fair share of the biscuits and gravy and sausage, and Charlie eat almost all of his. Yeah. So, and I think that's what it is. There might be just a little bit of gravy in the grooves on Charlie's bowl, and she's trying to lick it out.
Mama Bear said, "What Melinda said."
Yeah, Melinda said, "I'll take the sweet and both sweet and savory French toast, bacon, and eggs, please." Yeah. Piggy has 3 things that he really likes for breakfast, and I'll fix them for him on occasion because they are high in carbs. Biscuits. He loves biscuits and gravy. So today was special I made that especially for him. He loves French toast. So yesterday I made them because I wanted to make sure he had something he really liked. And he loves waffles.
Oh, yeah.
And so waffles and French toast I might make about once every 3 to 4 months. I don't make them all that often. Biscuits I make more often, though. But he really likes it when I make waffles, and he likes it when I make French toast.
Be honest, folks, I just like it when she goes in the kitchen to cook something.
All right. Number 13, y'all. What are let's talk. Yeah, if I could talk.
Words are hard, like Ginger would say.
Harder words. Yeah, words are hard. What are les escargots? What are les escargots?
Something I won't eat.
A, lizards, B, snails, or C, roaches. So what is les escargots? Is it A, lizards, B, snails, or C, roaches? And I wouldn't really want to eat them.
Real bad, eat those.
Linda said, wow, that sounds great. Got to be talking about the biscuits and gravy and stuff and not what I just mentioned.
Yeah. She said they.
Joy said snails. Linda said, what? Mom Bear said snails. What are escargots? I'm just going to leave the last off of it and say, what are escargots? Is it lizards, snails, or roaches? And I ain't eating none of the 3 of them if I can help it. Linda said, love those snails. Linda, you can have my share of snails.
You have mine, Dave.
We'll set you and Anita up together. Anita Marshall, she likes escargot. And I think that just gave everybody the answer right there.
Yeah.
Joyce said escargot is actually not horrible. You know, the thing about it is how they're cooked. I could probably eat them if I didn't know what they are. Because it's got that seasoned butter that they're cooked in. It's just the thought. You know, you get past the thought process. Yeah, they're easy enough to eat. I could probably eat anything if I can get past the thought process of it.
I'd have to be awful hungry.
Yeah. But yeah, escargot are bee snails. And, you know, my thinking is this. I have a problem eating souse meat. My mama loves souse meat. My granddaddy loves souse meat. I have a problem eating it. I can't do it. Don't get me wrong. If I was hungry enough and I was starving, I could eat pretty much anything if I was starving.
Yeah, I mean, hunger is the main thing, but I'd have to be awful hungry.
Now, when it comes to souse meat, if I'm that hungry, you better give me a bottle of mustard because I'm going to have to cover the taste of it somehow. When it comes to the escargot, just give me a whole box of butter for every 2 or 3 I have to eat. Great cooked over noodles. Melinda said, I ain't eating that. I agree, Melinda. Like I said, the only way I do it is if I'm extremely hungry. And when it comes to extreme hunger, there's dandelion weeds and stuff out in the yard. And I can go find poke salads, and I got bramble bushes and stuff around. I can find some berries on.
And they a whole lot more nutrition.
I can find me some roots out there to dig up too. Yeah, there's just some things, you know. But if I was extremely hungry, now don't get me wrong, if somebody cooked them for me, I wouldn't be ugly. I'd take a bite. Don't mean I'd eat no more than a bite, but if somebody cooked them, I'd take a bite.
She's tried chitlins before, so
Yeah, I mean they weren't bad. The ones I ate were boiled. I wouldn't. I'd like to try them fried. I know of person or people that have eaten them fried and said they're a whole lot better fried than they are boiled. So I'd like to try them fried. MB Heritage Farms, welcome in.
MB.
Yeah, there's a lot of things out there that food wise, like I said, I've never tried. I've never tried mountain oysters. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't try them. They're fixed right, and somebody fixed them. Well, I'm just saying, if somebody had fixed something and I didn't know what it was, and they offered it, I mean,
now, if I didn't know what it was, that'd be one thing.
Yeah, I mean, Rocky Mountain oysters, mountain oyster, there's just a lot of things out there I've never tried. I'm not going to say I will never try foods because I don't know. Good Lord above might tell me you're going to try it, whether you want to try it or not. You're hungry enough, you're going to eat. You got to survive. Miss Linda said, I have, Aline. They're good. And I'm of the opinion, if somebody knows how to cook and they can cook stuff good and cook it right, then yeah, anything will be good.
Yeah, I have to say, I had a buddy. He's Cambodian. I was over at his house one day, and his wife, who was straight from Cambodia, she cooked some kind of wraps. I have no idea what was in those wraps.
He wouldn't go ask neither.
But I wasn't going to be rude and turn it down. It was actually pretty good. Now, I probably still wouldn't want to know what was in it, but it was good.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll admit I've eaten rattlesnake meat. I mean, it's not bad. It's just the thought of what it was. Yeah, I thought it was fried chicken.
Jason thought it tasted pretty good.
Yeah. Now I did get sick when I found out what it was, but it's like I said, it's the thought, the mind over matter thing. You have the thought of what it is, and you know what it is that makes you sick. It's not the actual food. A lot of times, there's nothing wrong with what you eat. It can be, it's good because a lot of people eat it. It's just the fact of getting past that mental block over it to keep from being sick. Calf fries are good, though. Melinda says calf fries. I've heard of calf fries, and okay. Eggs be double yolkers. may your egg be double. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that, Landon.
Yeah, chicken roast meat. Yeah, I'm all for trying different foods. I'm not gonna say I won't try something. I'm gonna say something doesn't sound appealing to me.
What about calf fries? What are calf fries?
Calf fries? That's where you castrate the calves. I'm getting one of these. He asked. I was explaining what calf fries are.
Set it up.
All right, number 14, y'all. Let's get away from that subject. What is the name of the famous curved pastries from France?
Oh, don't worry, Melinda finished it for you. Thanks a lot, Melinda.
Oh, man. Okay, what is the name of the famous curved pastries from France? Is it A, arepa, B, croissant, or C, pita?
Joy said croissant.
I must be needing water, y'all. I'm going through it. Melinda says croissant.
Was that a hint?
No, I've still got over half a glass. I'm just saying I must have been needing it because I've been drinking it. Mom Bear says croissant. Because we had those in the hospital. The nuns came and giggled a lot. They're looking at them. It was funny. Oh, boy. I tell you, some of the food they serve in the hospitals here might have been preferable. Linda said croissant. Because Piggy will tell you, the food they gave me to eat before I come home from the hospital, even he didn't like it.
I couldn't even eat it. It was lasagna.
No, they said it was
They said it was like lasagna. It tasted like that. Tasted like thin cardboard.
it tastes
Literally.
it the noodles were little bitty rigid noodles that looked like was little canned lasagna noodles, and it tasted like chewy cardboard noodles with highly oreganoed tomato sauce poured over it. It was not good.
And I've been in the cardboard before, and trust me, it tasted like cardboard.
I'm a little dehydrated, Melinda. I haven't drank a lot of water in the past couple of days. I get that way when I don't drink water. I was drinking. I had bought me some Dr. Perky, and so I was drinking that instead. And I know not to because when I get the sodas, I don't buy them that often. But when I get them, I drink them, and I don't drink water. And therefore, when I don't drink water, I get dehydrated. Doesn't matter what else I drink. Um, so I was a little bit dehydrated, and that's why I'm drinking so much water. But I know it's not my sugar, but thank you very much for telling me that though. Yeah. That's one reason I keep Gatorade on hand. I try not to drink a lot of it, but I drink Gatorade when I do get dehydrated, but I need the water. Miss Linda, I don't even know about that. I had my gallbladder taken out in '92, and they told me I could have broth, Jello, and Coke. I was starving. I ate two Jellos and drank a little bit of broth and drank a half can of Coke. I was sicker than a dog. Sicker than a dog. Oh my gosh. I think after that, I might have tried a Jello after that, and I started getting sick, and I left it. No. I know, and I thank y'all so much, Melinda. I tell you what, it means a lot to me and Piggy both to know how many people care about us and are worried about us and
Yeah,
our health.
we know that when y'all bring stuff up like that off something said, it's out of care and love.
Right.
Yeah, this is like with me and her, we'll say something to the other, somebody might think we're talking down and like we're stupid to the other, but it's not. It's we're bringing up what we know and trying to figure it out because we love and care about people. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, Linda, that's what happened was the gas that was in my system, it had settled in my right shoulder. And I ate that broth and the Jello and the Coke. And let's just say that little kidney pan they give you when you get sick,
Just learning
uh, the bath pan was full that they give you. That's how bad it was. But the answer to what is the name of the famous curd pastry from France? B. Croissant. We know there's a good pastry. Croissants are good. I love those things. Probably more than I should. Number 15. That's right, Miss Linda. It ain't big enough. I don't know who they made for, but it ain't for an adult, that's for sure. Number 15.
Oliver says, wait, I turned back in something. What's going on?
Oh, tuned in back in like. Oh, we were talking about different foods you eat in the hospital, Miss Mama Bear. I was talking about when I had my gallbladder taken out. I'd had surgery, and I ate 2 little cups of Jello, and I ate about a half bowl of broth and a half can of Coke, and I got sicker than a dog. And then was also talking about something they gave me when I was in the hospital before I come home after I had my hysterectomy and everything. They told me before I come home I had to eat, and they gave me some nasty lasagna stuff. It tasted, it was like a chewy cardboard noodle with highly oreganoed tomato sauce. It was
I
nasty.
still ain't convinced that it weren't cardboard.
Just talking about some of the nasty foods I've had over the years. Ooh, bad stuff, bad stuff. Don't think. Ooh, puts a bad taste in your mouth.
That you remember for years to come.
Oh yeah. Those things are.
Takes to make the fit, not that tough.
I don't think the nurses at that time knew the difference until give me something bigger. Number 15. Which meal is known as the little lunch? Now this is in France. So we've already moved over to France from Spain to France. We're in France.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. Which meal is known as the little lunch? A, breakfast, B, afternoon tea, or C, evening meal?
I didn't know we done flew over there and then drove over.
Yeah, well, we started off in Italy, then we went to Spain, and now we're in France.
Oh, okay.
So one more time, which meal is known as the little lunch? A, breakfast, B, afternoon tea, or C, evening meal? Phew. Mama Bear says B. Linda said T. Melinda says A, which is breakfast. So we have 2 teas and a breakfast. Melinda retracted her message. Melinda said A. Okay. Y'all, I'm lost. Melinda says B. Y'all ever get a place that's like a little itchy and it feels like something biting you? Oh, my shoulder blade, and I can't reach it. Up in there, run! Cowboy cookies. That's right, cowboy cookies.
Aaron!
How you doing, Aaron? Miss Linda, if there was a mouse here, it wouldn't survive.
Not with the cats, all the cats we got that love to hunt.
Oh man, I love your comment today, Aaron, on that, or yes, you put it on her. I laughed.
She did. She almost spit out her drink.
And I was gonna cook my biscuit I was eating. What it was. It was this morning when I read it. I'm not sure when you put it out, but I read that and I was eating that biscuit and I about choked. Oh man, that was hilarious. All right, one more time. Which meal is known as the little lunch? This is in France. Is it A, breakfast, B, afternoon tea, or C, evening meal? Well, I got the little alligator claw. This is Piggy's back scratcher. My back scratcher sitting over in the chair, but he would be on, on the video. I used to have a wooden one, and it was nice. And my cousin's kids tore it up. Little heathens. Which meal is known as the little lunch? It is A, breakfast. In France, breakfast is known as the little lunch. I guess they have a big breakfast. I don't know. Ooh, y'all, it's almost 8:30 my time. Those are
What?
she loves her wooden back scratcher. Linda. Linda said, really? Yeah. Sit here, George.
Scratchy stick like she has.
Springing open. It was green, dog whistle. Oh man. That's nice.
Hey, Ronnie, you still riding that train?
Oh, he's enjoying spring.
like I said.
Yep, you had it right, Melinda. Then you changed it. I saw that. I give you credit for it. Melinda was the only one I saw that had it right, though. Oh, mate. On to number, where are we at, y'all? We're at number 16. What part of the animal is foie gras made from?
You want out my swinging?
Again, what part of the animal is foie gras made from? A, kidney, B, tripe, or C, liver? Oh, she's funny. Linda said, yeah, liver. Aaron said, stomach. Mama Bear said, hey. Aaron said, liver, sorry. Linda said, tummy. Mama Bear said, kidney. And y'all, I gotta tell y'all, I've had different things. I've never tried kidneys. I've had some give to me, but I never tried them. They wound up getting tossed. I've eaten a small portion of menudo, so I know there was tripe in it. I didn't eat the tripe. I ate the liquid and the hum, all that stuff, other stuff in the menudo. I just didn't eat the tripe. But looked at the snow moon tonight. I haven't looked outside yet. I probably will when I get offline. The kidneys are empty. See, I never tried. There's some things I eat and some things I don't eat. Now, I do like liver. I like fried chicken livers, and I like boiled chicken livers. I like liver and onions, liver and gravy. I like livers. I like beef livers too. Beef livers good. That's something Piggy and I hadn't had in a while is beef liver and onions with gravy.
Good stuff.
Okay, what part of the animal is foie gras made from? It is C, liver. It was huge when it came up. Let me see. Well, front porch light's on, so I can't see nothing.
Well, it would probably look a little different from our angle.
Yeah. Your grandpa said to try a piece of it. It was good. The moon's probably back behind us over here somewhere. And when that happens, you can't see it. It's a buffalo.
Looks like a full moon too.
Oh, y'all got a howling piggy. Nanny Tam, hey there, welcome in.
Where was the Monday? Oh,
Lordy. Y'all see what I put with this is a 7-day-a-week thing. This is my life. I'm not complaining though. He does dishes. Yeah.
That's why I get away with it.
What can I say? I just don't gotta wash dishes. You're not late, Nanny Tam. You're right on time for you.
That's it.
That's right, a howling piggy. I'm just thankful everybody got to drop in and say howdy.
I don't want to know.
Night, Aaron. You have a great evening, sweetheart. Tell Miss Teresa we said hi.
Not every family farms.
Hi, Dale. Hi, Lisa. Had to get supper and then clean up. I understand, Nanny Tam. I understand. All right. For everybody popping in, we are doing foreign foods trivia quiz tonight. We are on question number 17 of 20. And right now we are in France. Well, technically I'm in Georgia, but questions are in France,
Oh, okay. Glad you clarified that.
Number 17. What is the French term for a paste made from meat or fish? Read this again. What is the French term for a paste made from meat or fish? Is it A, roulettes, B, pâté, or C, terrine? Y'all, if y'all know of anybody that's going live tonight after me, drop their link. That way, in case anybody wants to go, join them. Nanny Tam says pate. Dale says pate, which is B. Linda says pate. Barbara says B. Melinda says B. Yeah, I know. Chilling with the Gillums was last week, so they won't be this week. I didn't see where Troy had anything going tonight for live. So if anybody knows anybody going live, y'all please feel free to drop their link or share out their channel.
Is it great to eat? Yes, it is.
And y'all are right. The answer is B, pate, and it is good on crackers. And I love liver pate, by the way. Which that's what. Well, no, foie gras. It is and it ain't. Foie gras is fatty liver, but liver pate. I like the liver pate. It's spread on crackers. It's good. And you can do a fish pate that's good. And, it's all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of good stuff. Number 18. What are the fillings of a croque monsieur? Okay. What are the fillings of a croque monsieur? Is it A, cheese and ham, B, turkey and Swiss, or C, mushrooms and onion? So you know what is inside of a croque monsieur. Is it A, cheese and ham, B, turkey and Swiss, or C, mushrooms and onions?
I said, oh, lazy days ahead. At 5 p.m. Well, it's a little late for 5 p.m.
Are they still live?
Dale said C, Mama Bear said A, and Tam said a cheese and ham. Brenda said A, B, C. Melinda said A, Mama Bear said B, C. Midnight Farmhouse, howdy.
Hey, Mennonite Farmhouse, welcome in.
They said C.
Okay. So number 18, again, the question is, what are the fillings of a croque monsieur? Is it A, cheese and ham, B, turkey and Swiss, or C, mushrooms and onion? So now they just got done. Okay, so they're still not, they're not live now. Okay. Yeah, I looked early and everybody I saw was going live before me. I think the only one that might be live right about now is Off the Hook Outdoors with Ted. He had a special guest on tonight, and they were going to be talking about some fishing stuff. So I don't know. They were going live at 8:00 Eastern time. So I really don't know. But the answer to what are the fillings of a croque monsieur, it is A, cheese and ham. And a croque monsieur is basically a ham and cheese sandwich that is fried, deep fried, I think. At least that's the way I had it. It was deep fried.
I could probably live with that.
Dale says, so consider this a love raid out loud. Well, thank y'all so much. I take all the loves I can get. Right, number 19. What is French toast dipped in prior to cooking? Read that again. What is French toast dipped in prior to cooking? A, pancake batter, B, eggs and milk, or C, breadcrumbs. Okay, so devil dog is live. Okay. Mennonite farmhouse says B. Nanny Tam says B, eggs and milk. Mama Bear said B. Bill said B. River Rat says B. Melinda says B. Linda said eggs. And everybody that said B, eggs and milk, y'all are correct. Though when I make mine, I don't put milk in them. I do eggs with vanilla and cinnamon and stuff like that. But mine turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So the answer is B, eggs and milk. And question number 20, which is the last one for the night. We have moved on now from France to China. China only gets one question. This is big enough it only gets one question. Where in China are noodles preferred over rice? Okay, read that one more time. Where in China are noodles preferred over rice? A, the north, B, the south, or C, the east?
James Gopka.
Hi, James. Welcome in.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Welcome.
Appreciate you coming in.
Does Nanny Tam said yes, it's better and richer without the milk. It is. It has such a rich flavor to it. That, and if y'all wonder what she's talking about just coming in, that was the previous question about French toast.
And if some of y'all don't know James Gopka, he's a road channel. Pretty good fella. You can hop in there and he'll holler your channel out. It goes on. He's got some other stuff going on now, I think.
Yeah. James' wife Samantha is a gamer, and yeah, they have some great channels.
Oh, I saw something about some ASMR he's doing.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's pretty good fella, y'all. I check him out. Okay.
River Rat said A. Mennonite said north. Dale says A. Nanny Tam says no clue. Linda says all over China. Mama Bear said north. Right, Linda, and A for Melinda. Well, y'all, I can tell you right now that it says on here, where in China are noodles preferred over rice? A, the north. So in northern China, you're more apt to see them eating noodles than rice. I'm not sure what province that is. I just know it's in the north. That's all I can tell you. But I also know that Chinese spaghetti ain't bad. And if you're wondering why I'm calling it that, Piggy and I went out to eat at a Chinese restaurant one night, and we were talking about lo mein and chow mein and fried rice and steamed rice. And he said, what exactly is lo mein? And I was sitting there trying to think, how do you explain it? And I looked at him, I said, Chinese spaghetti. Okay. And that answered it because that's basically what it is. It's a Chinese spaghetti. And so that's what I call it now. Linda said, wow, that was a wild guess. Well, y'all did great on the trivia tonight. I can tell y'all that. And as always, I have enjoyed this Saturday night. Chinese linguine. That's it. It's more linguine than spaghetti, but yeah. It's got some good flavors to it. I know that. Oh, man. I love my Chinese.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I just want something quick and simple night before last. I think it was night before last. Might have been night before that. Was it Wednesday night I fixed the soup? Or was it Thursday night? It was Thursday night. I was wanting something quick and simple and not too heavy on my stomach. Well, I got the quick and simple, but it was a little heavy on my stomach. I went and got the ingredients to make me some homemade egg drop soup with fried noodles. And y'all, I ate too much of it because it was so good. And then last night, I was like, well, I'm going to eat healthy. I want something that's not going to sit heavy on my stomach. Needless to say, it set heavy on my stomach. I ate a salad.
That's because you had some meat and other stuff in there
Yeah.
with it. And not just flat veggies. I know Mongolian is pretty much strictly noodles, and it's in between Russia and China. Don't ask if that's north or south. I think that's north.
That's north, because Russia is actually north of China. Yeah, I know. I like Mongolian food because the restaurant we go to now it is a Mongolian grill. So they have technically they have all sorts of Asian food there. And to me, when you say Asian food, it kind of covers the Chinese, the Japanese, it covers all of it. But I like all of that. Now, I would like to try borscht, which is a Russian dish. Um, I've been interested in it, trying it for years. I would really like to try it. And what is it called? Pho? That PHO, pho? I'd like to try that. At least I think that's the way you pronounce it. It could be pho, 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 pho. I don't know. I don't.
PHO.
PHO, pho.
Probably pho or pho.
Well, I had somebody tell me once it was called pho, 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 whatever.
Some people think they know things they don't know.
But yeah, there's a lot of foods I would love to try. There's a lot of foods I don't want to try, but that if I was hungry enough, I would try. It's just what it is. There's a lot of barbecue places I definitely like to eat at, and probably one of these days, if I ever get to where I can barbecue good. Melinda said, ate early supper, now I'm hungry again. I filled up on a big old bowl of salad before the live. And I will be full for the rest of the evening, really, because when I ate a salad, let's just say this salad had lettuce, mushrooms, sliced radishes, black olives. What else did I have? Some green onion. Had a little bit of mixture of. I bought some of those little packages of budgie, whatever they anyway. It's ham, turkey, and chicken that I chopped up real good. Put a little bit of that in there. Put some cheese in there, and put a few croutons in there, and it was a big salad anyway. Because I'm good with lots of Asian, just not too spicy. No mussels, clams, or fish heads. I can agree with that, but I don't mind the spice. I love the I can't pronounce it. The Szechuan. Anyway, the one that's got the spicy foods, I really like that one.
I have to say, I like the mussels and clams.
I like fried clams. I don't know about mussels, but I love fried clams. What is it? Oh my God, I got to stop talking food.
Let's just say I've had raw oysters, and they were pretty good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is 8:46. Been on for a while. So I'm going to call it an evening. Thank y'all very much for coming in and joining us for trivia tonight. Please come back and join us tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the Piggy Way on Piggy's Piddles channel. And we shall see y'all hopefully again next Saturday night for more Saturday Talks Live and more trivia. So, bye, y'all.